So the first thing he did after watching the rehearsal tape was he clipped his fingernails. If you notice, his fingernails were very long. I mean, we watched this over and over. Me personally, I've watched this like hundreds of times, because what else do we have to watch? Have you noticed his nails were actually a lot longer in the rehearsal? He looks a little sort of disheveled a bit. His hair is a little more messy and his fingernails are longer. Let me show you this if you haven't seen it yourself. All right, check out that first finger. It's looking pretty long. They're all a bit long, actually. Look at the second one, a close-up. Pretty long, huh? You can see. Let me show you this next photo. There was a lot of close-up of the hands, obviously, from the mic. All right, but you couldn't tell really until you see this footage. This is when I first realized it. All right, now look closely as I play this in slow-mo. See that there? Whoa. Let me play it again in case you missed it. See? Pretty long, huh? I noticed that a long time ago. So the first thing Elvis did after watching the footage was clip his fingernails. And I can already hear some of the people crying out in protest in the comment section. He was just a human. Yeah. And he clipped his fingernails. Moving on.
What's up, guys? So that was a little clip from a video I made on my Elvis is the Man main channel. 3 things Elvis changed after he watched the rehearsal tape. Now, like I said, the rehearsal was done because maybe the live feed on the 14th didn't go right. So I don't know how this was done. I mean, I guess they were able to watch a playback just like in the studio. They could hear a playback of their songs. I don't know if they sat Elvis in a room and he actually watched the rehearsal show, but he changed a few things. And the first one I talked about in this video here, he clipped his fingernails. Now you can see the full video on Elvis is the Man, but I broke this down because sometimes people maybe not want to hear all 3, but maybe this one sample or this one example from a video they might be into. Like I say, make a 10-minute video. I talk about 3 different things. Maybe I'll break it up and just make it in bite-sized samples. Another thing that I think you guys might be interested in and that I didn't really think about until after I made this video, Elvis, whenever I'd see pictures of him in the 50s or really 60s for that matter, but especially the 50s, his nails were always real short. He would bite his nails. You see some pictures of him biting his nails. He evidently quit this habit or realized it was a habit he didn't want to keep up, by the 70s, by the time he was like 35 on. Because even if you remember from some of the monologues in 1969 where Elvis is leaned over on his guitar, kind of looking at his nails and playing with his rings and stuff, he said, man, my nails are dirty. But if your nails are so short because you're biting them, there's not going to be any dirt. So just a few things I thought of after I made the video. Hope you guys enjoyed this little clip. Stay tuned for more. Subscribe to this channel. It's like a backup channel. And like I said, it's also a place where I can get little tidbits, little snippets of some short things that I had in a much longer video on Elvis is the Man, the main channel. Subscribe to both. Talk to you next time.